All right, and welcome back. This is Fearless Anderson running some more Division 2 for you. We have a lot to cover today and a lot of time to do it. Now, the first things we are looking at Into the Dark, or as I like to say, Into the Dark Zone. With that comes a whole slew of new stuff. First things, let's talk about the Manhunt. You cannot activate it without going through, you'll see, it will not let you activate it without the mission brief. Okay, so that's going to be the first thing that happens when you log in. Now, there are a ton of stuff, and you'll probably even see me on Twitch doing some of this because there are some drops that are happening in conjunction with this season. So let's talk about them a little bit. All right, so the first thing you're going to get is a hyena logo arm patch, which is very simple. It's got the hyena logo on it. Blah, blah, blah. You get a named item cache, which is going to be lovely. An exotic cache, which, you know, who doesn't need those? And then what is a skin for your weapons called the Spray and Strip, all of which I will show you once I have them fully unlocked as well, because, you know, I've got to get them too. Alrighty, and of course, that's going to work out to a total of 4 hours to unlock all of the drops in Twitch. So that's 4 hours of streaming that you'll have to watch to get it done. Next thing, let's take a look at the Into the Dark seasons and whether or not you want to purchase the upgrade for the season pass. Okay, so if you're sticking with just the free, the first thing you're going to get is a multi-reward, but the big one is the Caduceus, I don't know. But that's the new exotic rifle. You're going to get, you know, as you progress through it into the dark caches, cool little snake armband for the bronze level, and of course, you know, that levels up too. You'll get gold and bronze and silver and all that good stuff if you choose, agent. If you choose to purchase the upgrades, there are a lot of other things that will drop with it. Okay, but we've got the benefactor chest piece coming. You know, you'll have to progress through that, and of course, the first responder chest. That's one of the new named items. Now, the gunshot vest is a skin, as far as I can tell, and that just looks neat. You know, sure, if you're into the green with the hyena logo on it. And, of course, the new exotic knee pads, the nurse's knee pads. Now, if it's anything like previous seasons, you have a strong likelihood of this dropping in one of the season caches as well. So keep that in mind. And of course, you've got the Reficeri or Reficeri. I'm going to go with that. The new Ortiz stuff. Yeah, so you've got a lot going on here. Just to play for it. Now, if you choose to upgrade, here's the thing. Your season pass upgrades, if you do your just regular season pass, you're going to get a lot of cool stuff. So like XP boost, you've got some skins and dyes, shade tech stuff, and of course a hyena turret and the gunshot outfit and smiley outfit. That's if you choose to just go with the regular season pass. And by the looks of it, it is 1,000 premium credits. Yay. And then if you truly decide to drop $30 on the whole thing, you're going to get all of that stuff listed above, plus XP boosts, 2 classified missions. I'm sorry, I don't think you should have to buy those personally if you've already purchased classified missions, but that's just me. It seems to be a lot for not very much, in my opinion, on the classified missions. Of course, you get the Jawbone outfit, and for season pass owners, 1,000 premium credits refunded. So let's say you purchase the season pass right away, it will refund you your 1,000 premium credits. So at least there's that. All right, so let's get down to it. We got a lot to do, not a lot of time today to do it because I want to get to the gameplay. Currently, for the next 5 days, this is at the start of it. I would have started yesterday, but for some odd reason, all of the servers were down for most of the day, so I've dedicated my day to watching World Cup instead. All right, so we've got a Proficiency XP event going on, ×3, which is lovely. And then, of course, coming on the 23rd is an Expertise Surge. So all of these new items, I would wait to level them up because you're going to be, or start leveling them up now because, man, you're going to level them up much faster. Okay, and those are the big stuff for the new season. Now, there's a lot of changes happening in the Dark Zone. Personally, I hate the Dark Zone for the traditional PvP. Just the rogue agent bullshit, people lag switching, people cheating, people walking in and doing millions of damage against you. It just wasn't fun. So yeah. But now we have to. So let's take a look and see what it is that Manny has to say to us about this. So follow the orange dot like you're a cat, and let's see what they got to say. Ooh. That's what's up.
Agent, our researchers have identified a new compound growing in DC-62 residue. If processed correctly, it could be a powerful antibiotic. But the hyenas are also harvesting it.
Which is a bad idea.
Interested in medicine. A new, unstable spice has hit the streets, making the hyenas more volatile than ever.
Yes.
To go back to the Dark Zone.
Ooh. Almost got goosebumps. All right. So scout activity has begun just for doing that. All right. So let's take a look at the Manhunt. All right. So speak with Manny Ortega at the White House. That is part 1. Part 2, some civilians escaping the hyenas in downtown East have been captured. Save them. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a prisoner, what is a hostage rescue kind of thing. Look for the handcuffs, and it's got to be in downtown East, and then we'll see what objective 3 is. So let's take a look. All right, downtown East, baby. All right, got a lot going on. We'll start with a public execution, but I don't think that's going to be the answer. We've got to do enough to take it back so that we can get the rescue missions, and that's so let's start with that. Now, if you haven't already completed the Capital Globe Anomaly, it's got some lovely, a really nice puzzle in it to get the backpack trophy. I'll be doing that later this week, and I'll do a full walkthrough on how to do it. One collectible is so easy that I'm not even going to worry about having picked it up because it's out there in the open. Don't worry about that. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, I just hit 200 subscribers, and I am super fucking stoked on that. If you haven't already, as this is loading, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 201 and then some. My goal by the end of the summer is 250 to 300, depending on viewership. So please hit that subscribe, tell your friends. Okay. And for whatever reason, it popped me right back into this. So we got civilians in danger. Let's see if we can save them. All right. So what am I playing? Okay. So today I am running my traditional hybrid striker with the equalizer and the salvo. All right, but as I understand things from all of the different videos out there. They're going to be doing some changes to stuff, so we'll see how that affects our, my gameplay, and if I need to change up what I'm running. And of course, I have the St. Elmo's engine. I would have loved to have called it the St. Elmo's Fire, but that's just me. I think that would have been funnier, but that's, I'm weird like that. And then, of course, my rock and roll as needed. Love that extra little, when you need to obliterate chunguses quickly, this is the way to go. And of course, I have the quick step for speed. I may switch that out. My understanding, in the Dark Zone, Whiplash will help you keep your, what do you call it, the specialized ammo that you're going to get from that. And it keeps you from losing it. So play around with that Whiplash. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. I want to know your experience. All right, so here we go. Does not, I don't think it's going to be this particular mission. That's right, asshole.
System curtailed. System reactivated.
Let's go. Do some Leroy Jenkins. We'll hit the Dark Zone after this, don't worry. But first we got to get through our new scout mission. That's right, asshole. Let's see if this fixes it. Does it? We don't know. Oh, I got me a salvo out of that, though, and a burdenless pack. Okay. Did that do anything for the manhunt? Let's find out. Yes, it did. All right. Wonderful news. We don't have to wait for some of that shit to pop up. That is good news. Okay. So the next one, we've got a prisoner, a public execution over here. But we also have these asshole hyenas attacking the control point. So I'm going to work my way there before I hit the rescue. I don't see another rescue anywhere, so yeah, I guess that's that. All right, so let's move forward and complete this as we go. All right. I eluded it, but I did not want to activate it, but it did anyway. No big deal. You don't have to worry about that because it's not my priority. And it'll pop back up in your inventory. So if you don't complete a manhunt or don't worry about it. All right, so let's do this. All right, I for one am super excited about this, even with the Dark Zone bullshit. Hopefully they've changed it to where you're not constantly running into lag switch bullshit. And I know that that's pissed off some of the other online community, but that's because they like to cheat. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it was the most toxic element of the game, personally. So, hey, asshole. All right, let's kill these guys so they don't take my control point. Oh yeah, there's a journey mission too, so. Take this, asshole. Ooh. Haha. Headshots. You got a whole bunch. We'll cover the journey mission after I complete this rescue. All right, where are they? Right here. Nope, nothing else. Would be nice if there were others, but, that's okay. Hey, I'll let those guys go, though, because that's important. Let them take over another control. Oh, my other control point. Oh, well. C'est la vie. Okay. Eliminate hyena with something or other weapons. I couldn't read it. Oh well. But we're gonna look at the new journey missions too. Totally forgot. Totally spaced on that. But first, let's rescue some bitches. What up, homies? All right. Now, one of the things to consider while you're running Dark Zone missions, if you are not used to the Dark Zone or maybe you haven't fully explored it, um, look at joining up with some randos. I'm sure there are going to be a ton of randos out there that are running backup missions and stuff like that into the Dark Zone. Join up with teams when if you feel necessary. I have not gone in recently, so I do not know what kind of shit show we're walking into. And of course, it being Division 2, expect uh, some technical glitches with things. Ow, bitch.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
That's what I'm talking about. Eliminate those hyenas for one of the journey missions. Easy peas. Here goes you. And let's talk to this. All right. Scout activity completed. All right, that's number 2. Let's see what number 3 leads us to. All right, we located Jackal. Take him out. And Jackal had a beer in his hand last time I seen him. All right. If you don't know that reference, look up Rancid Jackal, and it is an excellent punk rock song. So let's go take out the Jackal. That should be in a bounty somewhere here. Let's pull it up. And of course, I still have a ton of Krampus Night bullshit. No, that is not who I am looking for. So we need to abort that. There we go. At the very bottom of that ridiculously long list is the Jackal. And of course, he's an easy bounty. So let's go fuck this guy up. When he rolled the dice, you know, he never thought twice. Never thought twice about being here. All right, so if you've bought the classified missions from previous seasons and stuff, you can use them as fast travel points, which is what I'm doing to the Capital Globe Anomaly. That just makes it a little bit easier to locate your bounty. The quicker fucker-upper. All right, and he is right across the street.
Friendly control point nearby.
That's this one. Get out of my line of sight, you text. Come here. Poke your head up. I dare ya. Okay. So we're completing this regular bounty. And this area is super cake, honestly. You've done this one a billion times. So I might as well get some free shit out of it. Especially since one of your journey missions, I believe, is to deconstruct. So let's deconstruct some stuff. Yep, 5 of 10. I deconstructed a hell of a lot more of that, but okay, fine, whatever. All right, there is definitely a shitstorm going down inside or in the area. You can hear all the gunfire. Hopefully not something that I'm running into here, even though it is fun to just take out sons of bitches. Owie. Is that a Changi? Yes, it is. Got any more baddies? Does not appear so. Collect what you need to or want to. Deconstruct. Oh, cool. Purple counts. That's nice. All right. Damn, look at them titties. All right, it's time to take out a motherfucker. All right, now I like to take it from up top. Do a nice little collection of the special ammo. And then pull a nice little sneaky attack. That's right, asshole. Yeah, I don't think so. Homie, don't play that shit. Here, Jackal. And Jackal's down, baby!
Beautiful. You're exactly where you should be. Fill up the sample canister and bring it back. No! What happened? Agent, respond.
You know when you step on cow shit and it breaks the seal?
Really? You're remarkably dramatic for a division agent.
Send a message back to the White House. The showers are off limits. Division's orders. I don't want anyone using the hot water before I get back.
You got the target. Nice.
All right.
Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Cool, and that's Scout 1, baby. All right, so speak with Manny Ortega at the White House is the first step. Objective 2, public executions. All right, it says rescue, so your immediate thought is going to be looking for those handcuff emblems, but no, you do not need to. It is executions. And then, of course, Objective 3 is Bounty the Jackal, and he had a beer in his hand last time I seen him. But when I rolled the dice, I never thought twice. All right, listen to that song. Trust me, it's a banger. All right, and that is that. Cool thing about completing this, though, is I now have a Caduceus. Oh, wait, no, I don't, because I haven't bought it yet. My bad. All right, so free item is going to be a weapon skin, block by block. Okay, cool. Complete that. I am going to buy the bundle, just not today. I got to wait till payday because, real life and shit. But chances are good if you don't buy it, you're still going to get the Caduceus probably when you open this into the dark cache. Don't quote me on that. It may not drop, but I know in the past I've gotten those new named items and stuff from the season caches. So let me know if that works out for you, because you do have quite a few of them that you'll be able to access as part of this. Let me know how that goes for you. All right, and of course, almost forgot to talk about this one. We've got some new stuff. The Shade Approved is a new rifle, and it looks cool. It is... It doesn't even say what kind it is, but it looks like a basic rifle. Can't wait to give it a try. That looks pretty.
Agent in need of backup.
Cool pants, even with all the alien jizz on it. Neat little chest piece. Again, alien splooge. I guess that's the new black. Right on. Now, I forgot to show you one last thing before we move on. All right, so we got some new Journey stuff, and with it comes some new modifiers. So you've got your Journey Mission 1 and 2 are being worked on concurrently, and it looks like Journey Mission 7 as well. So we're going to see about that. Yep. Nice, even though I didn't complete anything. But you've got, it's basically completing the Journey missions for the final Journey Mission 7. So, okay, cool. That's super easy because you're going to do it as you go. All right, so what do we got? We got looting items. We've got open world activities, 3 of 3. That was done just doing the scout, so hopefully that works for you too. Deconstruction, eliminating hyenas, throwing grenades if that's what you're into. Headshots going to be fucking cake, and main missions on any difficulty, and I'll be doing that later. Journey mission number 2. Hyena bounties, already did 1. You only need 2, so you're already halfway there. Eliminating hyenas with weapons. That's pretty straightforward and super fucking easy. Armor kits, that might actually be difficult for me because with my build, I don't typically have to use it. I'm either self-healing or dead. Hostiles with shade kills, that's 20. I'll probably switch over to my attack drone or something. I don't know. Repair skills while under full armor. Okay. So basically you get damaged and you use your repair drone, supposedly, although it should have worked for me, but it wasn't. I'll have to play around with that one, see what's going on. Resources to allied control points, a total of 300. Stronghold at any difficulty. And sample containers. Okay, now sample containers are something you're going to see in the Dark Zone. It's a new thing. I'm not sure exactly what that looks like because I haven't played it myself, but that's what that's all about. And you only have to do a 1. Donate enough sample containers to reach the first threshold in the sample size bar. Now, I will talk about this in my Dark Zone stream that I'll do, next after I complete this particular thing. There's a lot going on there. With each sample, it tiers up, and then you'll have access to special ammo, etc. So I'm excited to see that one. Ooh, a collectible was acquired. The underground. Meh, meh, meh. I'll have to take a look at what that means. All right, so let's take a look at progress maybe, because that is a collectible. Collectible shit is more like it. All right, so we got comms. That was the first official comm. See, I'm still missing the Dark Zone comm, and it's pissing me off because it just won't fucking spawn. And the reason for that is it's glitched for whatever reason. I've gone through every video that talks about its location. I know I've picked it up before because I remember that location, but for whatever reason, it's just not dropping, and it's killing me. All right, so as I go through these, let you see them. Okay, so obviously if you've got them all, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. For whatever reason, don't know why, it won't spawn. So Into the Dark, got 1 of 9. That's always fun. Oh shit, did I miss one? I'll have to keep running the Legacy Manhunt on that one to get the final comm. I thought I'd gotten it, guess not. But yeah, so there you go. That is everything in this new season in a nutshell. Obviously, there are some bits and pieces happening as you go. Got that one. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the Dark Zone in the comments below. I am full of trepidation in going there because, frankly, I just have never enjoyed the Dark Zone. It was always a necessary task and not something I did for fun. But anyway, hope that helps. Hope that helped you kind of get a feel for what's coming. Thanks for watching. Fearless out.